Alrighty, our last question this week is from Jenika. She says her body refuses ketosis in her high stress work environment. Hello, Rob. I have a question regarding the body naturally kicking itself out of ketosis in high stress work environments. I have been a fat burner now for over a year and have been immensely successful. I've lost 15 pounds, gained muscle, rid myself of candida. My vision has improved, my alopecia hair loss has gone away, and I feel like I'm functioning the way I should. I also run faster, jump higher, and train better than I ever have in my life. I'm 29 years old. I work as a stewardess on private luxury yachts, so I live and work on board. With no guests on board, I maintain a healthy, balanced routine. When we have guests on board, I'm working 14 to 16-hour days on my feet, running around and up and down stairs constantly. This can go from 1 week up to 5 weeks with no days off. I certainly don't exercise during this time apart from light stretching and Nidra yoga. It is a high-stress environment both mentally and physically. It seems that my body just refuses to stay in ketosis despite my dietary efforts. I crave fruit, I gain weight, I gain water weight, and I don't feel satiated ever. I'm assuming this is because my body goes into fight or flight mode. My question is if there is anything I can do to trick the system into staying into ketosis, or should I just give in to the body's desire for glucose and introduce fruit and perhaps sweet potato into the diet and lower my fat intake? I guess I don't want to be pumping myself full of fat if my body doesn't want to use it for fuel. This is a constant occurrence in my job, given I haven't worked full-time in the last 8 months. I'm potentially going into a busy Mediterranean season and would like to maintain my physique and be gentle to my body considering the circumstances. Any insight you have is greatly appreciated.
Any thoughts on this?
I mean,
I'm noodling so I'm assuming like luxury yacht. She mentioned Mediterranean, or was it Mediterranean? Yeah, so probably going to be warm, probably humid, super high activity, low carb. Need sodium. Yeah. So I'm curious, Jenika, this is a great question. And what you suggest here of just swapping out some fruit and sweet potatoes and decreasing the fat, that's totally doable. And honestly, when I travel, particularly when we get more equatorial, like that's largely what I do, because unless I've got like a stash of avocados, like it's just not as easy for me to keep the kind of the protein sources tend to be leaner, and so it's just kind of easier to loosen that stuff up, and so that seems a natural place to go with that. But I guarantee you that inadequate sodium under any of these circumstances is going to be a nasty problem. And so of course we'll plug Element in that scenario, but if you need something like chicken bouillon, I mean, you need some pretty aggressive sodium supplementation. So given your activity and assuming, even though I'm sure that the ships are air conditioned to some degree, I suspect that you're going to be in warm, humid environments and you're go all the time. And so what's interesting is you're describing even some water retention and whatnot, but if you get into that hyponatremic state, what I would be really curious about is, do you have any problems going from seated to standing and getting a little bit kind of dizzy? You get dizzy going up and down stairs, particularly the up, not so much the down. If there's anything like that, like I would, as a baseline, like if you're wanting to maintain a little bit more of the keto side of things, I would try to get like that minimum of 5 grams of sodium a day, and you get the bulk of your nutrition from whole unprocessed foods. And then hopefully we're really addressing the potassium and magnesium for the most part in that regard. I had one other thought. I would tinker with that, and then if it's not working, then adjust the carbs a bit. But you probably still need some more sodium. Like it's interesting. We just, again, going back to like American Council of Sports Medicine guidelines, active people in hot, humid environments, their recommendation is 7 to 10 grams of sodium a day. And this is for a population that they're assuming is eating like 800 grams of carbs a day. So if you're eating significantly less than that, even if you go like full on Ketovan paleo, like you're not going to eat that many carbs. So I suspect that inadequate sodium is probably a big factor in this one. Yeah.
And then given the stress levels, it might be, if you're not already, maybe considering something like a meditation practice, just because it just can help.
She's so busy though, like that's going to be a tough one. Like,
but even if she did, 14 to 16 hour days, so she's barely getting 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I haven't done this, but I've done something similar to this, where I was taking care of some super hoity-toity people in sailing environments, and they're fucking demanding, and they're like, they're billionaire babies, basically. And so, like, right here, right now, all the time.
But maybe just like when you're drifting off to sleep, when you first wake up, she can fit in a little bit. She can try to fit in a little bit. I think it would help.
Or you have some GI distress and you
go meditate on the toilet.
Yeah. So that is a great recommendation. Like a podcast or two back, we mentioned the meditation stuff that we've been doing. So it's been hugely helpful for us. You want to plug that again?
It's Emily Fletcher's book, Stress Less, Accomplish More.
No financial ties, just recommending it because it fucking works.
It works for us. Yeah. Okay, I think that was our last question for this week.
Cool. You're looking good, Goth. I like it. I like this. Maybe we'll do some black eyeshadow and stuff next time and really go for it.
Oh, babe, I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see. As always, if you guys have questions, submit them at robbwolf.com to the contact page. We love answering your questions.
We probably enjoy answering them more than you guys enjoy listening to them. But we do appreciate you. We wouldn't be doing this if you guys ask great questions, and we continue to learn all the time from what you guys are trying to discover. So thank you.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Take care.